Hi betting experts, on Tuesday March the 4th we're off to Market Raisin. Typically competitive card, decent prize money, rapidly drying ground conditions. Market Raisin all about speed, a sharp right-handed track, particularly on the hurdle course, pays to race very positively or make the running against that far rail. We start off with our betting expert daily nap, sponsored by Priced Up Bet. This goes in the 3:35. It's the Every Race Live on Racing TV handicap chase. 2 miles, 5 furlongs and 89 yards, class 4 for 5-year-olds and upwards. Good prize money, £6,600 to the winner, and I think Realisation is by far the most interesting runner for Charlie Longston and David Bass. Now, Realisation was a winning hurdler. He's always needed decent ground. He's not been the easiest to train, I don't think, over the years. There's been gaps between his runs, and I suspect an 80-day break since his latest effort, which came in a Cheltenham handicap on really testing ground, which wouldn't be his bag at all. His previous 2 efforts, particularly when he finished second at Lingfield, mark him out as a horse who's well handicapped, and I think he's just the sort of horse that Charlie Longston's going to do really well now that the ground has dried out a bit. Now, Charlie, I do think he tends to struggle in the winter, it has to be said. He's more known as a sort of spring-summer trainer, and certainly in the last fortnight he's 3 from 10, so very encouraging signs that the yard's about to strike form. And from a mark of 113, Realisation really should be competitive. I quite like the fact that Bass is booked. Usually David Bass bangs them off in front, gets them jumping well, and I suspect the booking of him suggests that that will be the plan of attack today. He's up against some pretty exposed rivals, a couple of whom have got loads to prove after a bad run last time out, and I think Realisation, fresh after 3 months off, should take plenty of beating here. Our betting expert value angle selection, sponsored by Priced Up Bet, goes in the handicap hurdle at 4:05, and I'm looking for another in-form yard here in Emma Lavelle. Now, Emma's had a fantastic few months. She's got lots of very promising young horses, and Nolly Vango looked one to follow when bolting up at Hereford last week. That only came in a little conditional jockeys race, but he won very readily in a true run race on good to soft ground, basically, coming clear after the last, looking like one who's well ahead of the game, sort of summer sequence type of horse. Cobden's been booked this afternoon, where he's riding absolutely fantastic at the minute. He's rode a couple of winners over the weekend where he's judged things to an absolute perfection. I think his booking is very significant. And Nolly Adore, who is an 8-year-old but hasn't stood much racing, is completely unexposed really after just a couple of runs in handicaps, and there should be plenty more to come. Cobden replacing Cameron Johnston-Baker. To be fair to the £10 claim, he certainly did nothing wrong at Hereford, but I should think Cobden will be travelling all over these. He's able to race off the same mark because that was a conditional jockeys race 9 days ago, and Nolly Adore should take plenty of beating. Best of luck on Tuesday, betting experts, and please do remember to like and comment on all of our Priced Up Bet sponsored YouTube videos.